Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Lively, cryptocurrency news and media. In today's video, we're going to do a little review on recent news surrounding Tezos, one of our favorite projects in the cryptocurrency space. And the reason we're doing this video is because you, our community, voted on our Twitter poll put up on @CryptoLively on Twitter. We gave you the choice between Ripple, Tron, Nano, and Tezos, and not surprisingly, 56% of the poll voted for Tezos, so we are here making the review video for you. Thanks again to the 135 people that voted on this specific poll, and keep an eye on our Twitter account for more polls just like this. And before we start, I want to give a huge shout out to one of our biggest fans on Twitter, Baking Bad, an auditing service for your baker. Is your baker paying you what they say they are? Well, check out Baking Bad and learn more. Okay guys, today we're gonna touch on 8 subjects. Those are gonna be Securitize and elevated returns, tokenizing $1 billion worth of real estate on Tezos. 2, MOBI adds Tezos Foundation to their community. Number 3, TezVote, a new tool provided by Steven Andrews, is a light smart contract that records everyone's address and vote in the Tezos ecosystem. Number 4, TQ, Tocqueville Group, had a live AMA yesterday. We're gonna just review some of the comments made. Number 5, Tezos has made the official Stack Exchange list where you can see a history of questions and answers within the Tezos Stack Exchange website. 6, a new developer tool, Granary, was announced recently, and this is a development environment manager by Stove Labs. Number 7, CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, makes some comments about Tezos in a recent Fortune magazine article. And number 8, lastly, we just wanted to go over some new staking services that have emerged and also a cool little graphic produced by Tocqueville Group of the Tezos amendment process. So we'll insert that clip at the end of this video here. All right, guys, let's dive a little bit deeper into these topics here and provide some further discussion.
Okay, and starting out with topic number 1, Securitize and elevated returns to use Tezos to tokenize $1 billion of real estate. So this is some pretty big news. Let's get into the article in more detail here. You can see this article was featured on Crowdfund Insider. Elevated Returns and Securitize claim they want to tokenize $1 billion of real estate assets using the Tezos blockchains. Elevated Returns is the company behind the first tokenized real estate offering with the launch of Aspen Coin last year. Securitize is a compliance platform for digital securities. Now, they originally issued on Ethereum. Aspen Coin is now switching over to Tezos, stating that the blockchain is superior for asset tokenization. So this whole concept of tokenization is going to be a huge market in the future. You can tokenize things like real estate or stocks, for instance. So Elevated Returns said they have a pipeline of real estate assets in excess of $1 billion targeted for these future token issuances. It might be easier to purchase or invest into real estate if you can break it down into an actual token that represents holding of a property into whatever percentages that they might have constructed. So Securitize will be adding support for Tezos to ensure elevated compliance with the securities law and regulations. So these two companies working together. So this is great news. Love the fact that they have originally built on Ethereum and switched over to Tezos because of that they see the Tezos blockchain as being more secure for token issuance. This could be a trend that we see more companies doing in the future. I know there was a meme released recently on my account. When water. You see all the developers heading towards Ethereum, but slowly they are realizing Tezos has the stronger smart contracts and tokenization platform, and they'll be switching over soon. So when water. Next topic here, we have MOBI, DLT MOBI on Twitter, welcomes Tezos Foundation to the MOBI community. Tezos is a platform for smart contracts and decentralized applications. They are excited to collaborate with them on creating standards for blockchain in mobility. So this is for auto manufacturing, autonomous driving, mobility issuance through smart contracts. Great collaboration. Great to see that MOBI is welcoming Tezos Foundation into their fold. Okay, next topic here, we have TezVote. This is a new website created by Steven Andrews, the famous programmer for Tezos. And Nomadic Labs have published their intentions. This is going over the Nomadic Labs 2 proposals. So you can play around with this site. You can filter by your baker's address to see if they've filled out any preference at this point. And then you can register your preference here as well using your address. And topic number 3, we had Tocqueville Group had an AMA yesterday. There's some very exciting comments here. So, what does Tocqueville Group do? What kind of process is it going to be for your short and medium term funding to certain projects? A lot of great questions and answers were produced in this live Q&A. Of course, we'll provide the link here. You guys can feel free to hop on over there and read some of that yourself. And hopping on over to topic number 4, we see Tezos officially made it to the Tezos Stack Exchange. So as you'll see here, this is just a list of some other topics that have officially made it to the Stack Exchange. So you'll see things like bioinformatics, computer science educators, Monero, Korean language, EOS. Tezos is now firmly in there as well. So you can head on over to the Stack Exchange site and see all the questions and answers that are posted there. If you have any questions related to Tezos, it's a pretty high possibility that your question is here in the Stack Exchange and answered. All right, moving on to the next topic, guys. We have announcing Granary, a Tezos development environment managed by Stove Labs. So we are proud to announce that we have commissioned Stove Labs to create Granary, a new development environment manager for writing Tezos smart contracts in Reason ML, Liquidity, and Michelson. In the future, developers will be able to deploy contracts and easily test and visualize them in this sandbox environment with a user interface similar to that of Naki from Truffle Suite. So that is some big announcement there. Continuing to see the development of supporting infrastructure for developers in the Tezos ecosystem. So this is great news. Another great announcement there. This one happens to come from Tocqueville Group. So next, this is more of a speculative topic here. So we have the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, making comments in a Fortune magazine article. So these are the comments that specify Tezos specifically. So in this question, he has asked misconception. Number 2, you can't stake or earn interest funds in cold storage. We know this not to be true since we are knowledgeable on Tezos, but here it seems like the general public does not know this. They have a misconception about it. So Brian Armstrong obviously gets this. He says it's not accurate. Many different models for staking, an alternative to energy-intensive mining, proof of work, for securing blockchains are being developed. For instance, with Tezos, one major cryptocurrency project, you can delegate your funds while being in cold storage to a baker, and you earn interest. The baker, which acts as a staking equivalent of a miner in the Bitcoin example, keeps a smaller percentage of the funds online, and those don't need to be customer funds. In other words, customer funds are kept safely offline, but are still fully able to participate in the network, yielding a return for the customer. So yes, very exciting that this is on his radar. Will we see Tezos XTZ added to Coinbase, the retail-facing cryptocurrency exchange app? That would be huge. We can only wish and we can only speculate, but it seems like it could be coming down the pipeline since he is referencing it here. All right, guys, and following up on some of the last topics. So this is just an announcement from Staker at GetStaker. They're really excited to show everyone a preview of their new product, Staker. In just a few clicks, you can start earning rewards by staking your tokens, and they started off by using Tezos. So it seems like Tezos is leading the way in terms of staking. I'm just going to play a little video here to showcase their platform. Looks like you connect your wallet with a ledger. Yes. You click the baker that you'd like to delegate to. Yep. Amount of funds that you want to delegate. Yep. And the operation on the ledger, accept, and funds delegated. Cool project. We'll keep an eye on you guys at GetStaker. All right. And lastly, we just want to show this video to you guys. This is about the amendment process on Tezos, produced by Tocqueville Group. Cycles 1 through 8, proposal period. Cycles 9 through 16, bakers can vote. Quorum, supermajority 80% met. Moves on to the next stage. Cycles 17 through 24, a new testnet chain forks off the mainnet and runs for 48 hours. Next period, 25 through 32, bakers vote to promote the testnet chain to the mainnet chain. And this is where that quorum 80% needs to be met again. If it is met, proposal is accepted, activated, and we adopt this approved proposal. Simple, right? Anyway, guys, Tocqueville Group is producing a lot of good information. Highly suggest heading on over to TQ Tezos. That's at TQ Tezos for their Twitter account and follow everything they're doing. They're providing a wealth of information for the community.
Okay guys, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for interacting with our Twitter poll at Crypto Live Leak. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube, turn on those notifications, and follow us on all of our other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, Reddit, you name it. Also, don't forget to check out cryptoliveleak.org, where you can begin attention mining CLL today. Until next time, take care.